Okay guys, so I'm back and this is where I'm at now. In the last video I was waiting it for it to upload, and so while I was waiting it for it to upload, this is where I got with the picture, and I really like it. So I'm gonna continue to work on it. Again, I don't know how these videos are gonna look, as I'm doing them. um, I don't know what's how it's gonna work, but anyway, right now I'm liking this and I'm gonna continue with it. um, and there may be talking, there may not be a lot of talking, I don't know, so we'll see. But I'm gonna try to just kind of talk about what I'm doing. And I guess what I've done so far is, I went in with the gray, and then I went in with the black to accentuate the corners, and then I went in with the black to kind of continue the black that's in the original image here. But I didn't want it to be super dark, so I started bringing in the gray on the corners here, and I think that's gonna work out. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of continue with that and then see, where my fancy takes me, because I don't know. So still not sure what's happening over here. I feel like I may end up putting some other images, but if I do, they're probably gonna be, minimal, as far as not gonna call a lot of attention, because she is like, wow, you know what I mean, that she is the attention there. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put some undersea, vegetation of some kind. I'm thinking like seaweed or something. That's kind of where I'm guessing I'm gonna go with it. I was thinking about putting some fish, but that's gonna get a little tricky, so I don't know if I will do that. I mean, I may add one or two here and there, but I may not. So because this is not like it's not a it's not a collage that is really like, cute or anything like that. It's more serious. It's like exotic, so I love it. I really am liking it. Maybe some of y'all don't like it, but I do. So anyway, so I'm gonna continue, and the way I want to continue at this time is by adding the gray like I was over here. And then, as I'm putting the gray, I've noticed that I actually do tend to go back with the gray a lot to soften up some of the black edges of the tail. So that's a good thing. I'm also considering, once I put some of that greenery, it's not going to be like super green, but it's probably going to be like a dark muted green, and I think that's going to work with the picture a little bit better than just leaving it with these colors. But again, that is yet to be decided on, because first I want to get the color on the page. Sometimes you kind of go with one step at a time. I don't know what's going to be the next step sometimes, so I'm just gonna go with this. I know I'm liking the gray, and then I want to cover most of the page of the background at this point with it. And so let's see how that turns out. Now it's just better to have a little bit of water nearby. And okay, so I'm liking that because it's kind of neutralizing some of that background and making it, less, kind of just keeping the attention where I want it to be, which is on the mermaid. So that's why I like a lot of times using the colors, the pastels, because I feel like they can really be an ally to help you accentuate the picture by making that background more muted, or kind of giving it a feeling. I'm really loving using these pastels, I'm not gonna lie. So now on this here, I almost feel like I don't want to cover this piece because I like the text showing there. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to mess with it too much. What I might do is put and also the color, I'm kind of liking the color because I feel like that the skin tone, that is actually pretty, you know, similar there. So I'm kind of not wanting to touch that at all. You know, I had put a little bit of white gesso, like just bits and pieces, or, you know, like little bit of it. And so now, but this piece right here is not blending in real well with everything else, so I kind of do want to maybe break it up by adding some more of that gray. Hopefully it will blend a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, yeah, and see right here again there's like a sharp transition, so I don't like that. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll add some gray there, soften that transition. And then what I might do is go like this, so that way I'm still leaving that text color there, but doing it in a way that, you know, it's kind of blended in with, you know, it's a transitioning a little softer maybe, I don't know. So we'll see. That's the plan. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I'm trying to like little by little close it off here at the top, and then work myself down here. And like I said, okay, so honestly I love it. I really like the way it's turned out. I may or may not do more to it. I think I am gonna want to probably put some I'm considering putting some matte Mod Podge on it, just because I feel like she's still too shiny. I mean, I guess I could put clear gesso as well. I'm not sure which is gonna make it less shiny, because I don't like that contrast of this not being shiny and that being shiny, not loving that. But I think you could see that more on the video than you can see it on, like, in real life. Like when you look at it, like I'm looking at it, it's not that, you know, you can't see that glare like that so much. So, but yeah, here it is, and I do love it. Like I said, I may go back and do some more things to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and update if that happens. But right now I do like it, you know, just the way it is. So I hope you guys do too. Maybe you can comment below, or if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you will, so you can continue to look at these videos. I hope this will inspire you to just give it a try. If you've been wanting to collage and you're afraid, it's okay. It's like, just be prepared to make some that you don't like, because that's going to happen before you get to where you like it. And then, you know, it just takes time, but go ahead and do it. Whatever you're thinking might be a good idea, just do it, and then you'll learn from it. Even if you don't like it, you know, you're going to learn from it. So, okay, so there's that. And yeah, so again, thank you for your allowing me to share this with you. And if you have any comments, I love comments, and if you want me to make more videos like this, that would be great. I don't know how well it's showing when I'm working, you know, the process. I don't know how that's showing very well, but hopefully it's giving you guys some incentive and some idea of, hey, you know what, you just got to try what you're thinking. Sometimes it's going to work out, sometimes it's not, but it's definitely worth, you know, trying what it is that you're thinking about, because, you know, in the end, you might be happily surprised. So yeah, this actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I was afraid, I'm not gonna lie. I still think it could probably look better, but, you know, I'm not really sure how. Like, I haven't figured that out yet. And like I said, I may end up putting some more elements, but if I do, they're not going to be anything that's going to take away from her. So I'm thinking like maybe some greenery around here, and the green, again, it's going to be a very muted kind of dark green, you know, so that it just complements the picture. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is in my mind right now, like that's where I want to go with it. But there again, to do that, I'm gonna probably have to cut some paper, and I don't know if I could find my squiggly scissors that cut like squiggly, because those make perfect little, you know, seaweed thingies. So depending on whether I can locate those and cut some paper like the way I'm thinking, I may not do that, because that's kind of how I'm thinking about doing it. And if I don't have those elements like that, I don't know that I haven't thought of other elements that I might want to do that like that. But anyway, hope that made sense. If not, just hang in there. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.